Alright, what's going on YouTube? Hope everybody's doing well. Want to make a quick video. I'm really liking some of these what you call pre-submission to CGC. YouTubers guessing the grade or kind of displaying what they're submitting to CGC. I think I dwindled my next submission, my next 50. I'm going to show 25 now. Actually, I have a little bit more than 25, so if something stands out to you guys, please let me know as far as maybe what I should reconsider not submitting or what have you. But I have a little bit over 25, so that's why I need your guys' help to help me out here. But yeah, I wanted to definitely show you a little bit of a pre-show, pre-submission. This video is a little bit easier. I expect all 9.8s. Some of these are dollar fines, some of these are off the wall, some of these are for PC, some of these I might trade or sell, I'm not sure yet. But yeah, let's get started. So, oops, wrong video there, wrong video, sorry about that. I was prepping my top video, my top 50 slabs of my collection, but that's for next time. But yeah, this is one comic I want to submit. I know for a fact I found this in the dollar bin. This is Bloodstone #1, first appearance of Bloodstone. A 9.8 I think I've seen go for 200, 250 for some reason. So just to recap again, these are actually modern tier, but they're like 80s and 90s. They're not nothing recent, 2010 or something. These are modern tier, but the older modern books. So even though I might get a 9.8, what I'm afraid of is the pages would probably be off-white, the white pages. So I'm not sure how to react to that. I never had a 9.8 like that, but I definitely want to submit these in and kind of see what happens. So Bloodstone #1, first appearance of Bloodstone. I want to submit that. This one I found, I can't remember actually, but Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends #1. I think a 9.8 at this I've seen go for 200, 300. First appearance, I believe, of this female Firestar here. So definitely want to submit that, see what happens. Big Jim Lee fan, Alpha Flight 51, first Jim Lee in Marvel, I believe, Jim Lee art. So found a couple of these in a dollar bin. This one looks real sharp. See what happens. Throw that in the submission pile. Have 2 copies of the X-Men 205, first appearance of Hope Summers. Just gorgeous copies. Want to see what happens with this. I believe I've seen these go for just as much as the variant. I think it's the J. Scott Campbell. This is like a $150, $200 book as far as it coming back in 9.8, being graded 9.8. Daredevil 254, first appearance of Typhoid Mary. Definitely want to submit this. No ticks, sharp corners. Let's see what happens. Don't expect much out of these. I mean, if I get half, I'll be happy, because like I said, these are older modern books. Really not sure what to expect on these, but I definitely looked at them and they look sharp. So there's Wolverine #55. This is a pre-code horror homage cover. I don't think it has any first appearance, but it just has that classic pre-code horror homage, I believe. So yeah, definitely want to add that to the PC. I've been collecting this for a long time, seeing these in the wild. There's Hood #1, first appearance of the Hood. You don't see this many 9.8s of this. So this is a hard book to find. This is from the Max title run of Marvel. So want to see what happens with that. And then this Vengeance. This is probably the only one that looks sharp that I have. I probably have 4 raw copies of this. But this Vengeance #1, first appearance of America Chavez. Classic character a lot of people are feeling right now. There is a variant to this that's definitely sought after and a little bit of a higher price point. But the regular cover, which is this, which is a 6-issue miniseries, is the first appearance, and definitely is in the $150, $200 range. Got 3 copies of this X-Men #4, First appearance of Omega Red, high grade copies. I know for a fact I found these for $1. High grade copies. It does help when the dollar finds are backed and boarded, already backed and boarded. Those do help. Yeah, this is a definite. The Amazing Spider-Man 252, one of the early appearances of the black suit. Just a sharp comic, sharp corners, no ticks, no spine stress, just beautiful. Amazing Spider-Man 361. I already have this in a 9.8, so this would be a second copy as trade bait or something, but this first appearance of Carnage has that infamous spine roll here. I think mine is a little bit more even, but majority of these comics have that spine roll, I noticed. But just a sharp copy. I believe I got that in a bulk sale with a dealer at the Baltimore Con. Omega Men #3, first appearance of Lobo. Again, just a beautiful comic, sharp comic. I believe this is a harder cardstock cover as well, which helps. So we'll see what happens with that. And yeah, don't laugh, but I gotta submit this Darkhawk #1. I was surprised to see 9.8s go for $200–300. I know I found this in the dollar bin, so I want to see what happens. Darkhawk #1, first appearance of Darkhawk. Just a sharp, beautiful comic. I think this is surprisingly going for $200–300 when I looked online. This Spectacular Spider-Man 107, first appearance of the Sin Eater. This is just the sticker from the bag, no worries. But yeah, just a sharp copy, first appearance. I'll submit it, see what happens. I know I showed these plenty of times. These are probably the best of the bunch that I found. This is a $300–400 book. Surprisingly, in a 9.8, I have 2 copies of the bunches that I have. This Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man 101, just a classic black cover. Look at that. So we'll see how that works out. I have 3 copies of this X-Men 164, first appearance of Binary. X-Men 164, X-Men 164. I want to see what happens with that. I believe one of these are newsstand. If that matters to any collector out there, we'll see how that comes out to play with these other 2 Spider-Man logo regular covers. So yeah, actually I have 4 copies. This one's not on the top loader, so this is a 9.8 candidate as well. So 4 copies of that. Don't ask me how I got those. I don't remember. I don't think they were dollar fines. I think they were like pickups back in the day. Have this 9.8 candidate of this X-Men 21, first appearance of Color Headboy. I already have this in a 9.8, but I just couldn't resist getting this. I can't remember if, I think this was a dollar fine, believe it or not, but I can't remember exactly. I know I wouldn't buy it off the wall if I already have a 9.8, but I know I did find 2 or 3 of these in last year's Baltimore Con. You can check out that video. I did find 2 or 3 of these in a dollar bin. But yeah, this is a 9.8 candidate. We'll see what happens with that. I have this as well, this Batman 635, first appearance of Red Hood. I already have this slab, but I want to submit this, see what happens. Just a beautiful copy, sharp comic. I'd rather get it slabbed than try to sell it or trade it raw. Just a higher margin as far as I'm concerned. Affinity #10, first appearance of Thane. For some reason this is getting some attention. Son of Thanos, first appearance, beautiful looking red and black contrast cover. I believe a 9.8 is going for over 100, so you know what, I'll submit my copy. And I know I found that in a dollar bin. This is another copy. I know this was rejected in my last CGC submission, but this is another copy I found that I have. This one looks sharper, no spine tick, sharp corners, so we'll see what happens. Wolverine Origins #2, the American flag cover. I already have the Canadian flag, CGC slab, so this is just the American flag to go with it. And then, I might be late, but I mean, these are still selling for 150, 200, I believe, when I look. So this Iron Man 219, one is newsstand, first appearance of Ghost, and then one is just a regular cover. But two copies of this Iron Man 219, 9.8 candidate. We'll see what happens with that. And then the last comic, again, over 25, so I need your help to dwindle down the last 3 or 4, knock out the last 3 or 4. But the Spider-Man 210, first appearance of Madam Web. Got this recently, actually. This is really sharp copy. Again, kind of hesitant, nervous about the page quality. I'll get on these because these are older comics, but I don't know. We'll see if it has any value change as far as white pages versus off-white to white. But yeah, that's what I have right there as far as my next CGC haul. Stay tuned for my next 25, which will be a more of a modern 2010 to present type of submission, which will include some modern variants and ratio variants, stuff like that. So thanks for watching. I appreciate your time, and I hope you're enjoying your weekend. And as always, collect what you want to collect, but please take care of those comics, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.